Welcome back to the workshop, everybody, for another episode on race car. So today we're going to do, as promised in the last video, we're going to fit the front end, the wishbones, uprights. We're going to fit the brake lines across, but we're not going to bleed it because, as I said in the last video, we are going to change these anyway or rebuild them. Probably going to change and then rebuild those as spares. Just before I get in early, I'm trying to get a name for my new Hoover. We've had some good ones so far. Terry the Titan, which I thought I'd missed because a couple of people named that. But no, a few people have just used the same name. Dirt Vader. Someone thinks I should decorate this like the Titan submersible from Ocean Gate, and put the guy's face on it, which is amazing. And King Titan from The Little Mermaid. Yeah, if you can think of any other names. Obviously, it is a Titan because I'm cheap. These are actually really good though. Already got Titan on it, so if there's any Titan theme, so I could leave this and then add more. I will do it, by the way, as well. If the Titan submersible, I'll do a poll. If the Titan submersible wins, I will genuinely decorate this like the Titan submersible as best I can anyway. So, back to the actual episode. I'll go over to and show you the arms and the uprights, and then we'll just get fitting. Here are the arms and uprights laid out. Luckily, when I put these away, I did my zip tie. Oh, I need to clarify something before, well, Cookie won't lose his marbles. But so, I said in the last video that top hats were about saving the joint. And then I got I was inundated with a message about how that's not true. What they're actually for, what he said is true. They're also for enabling the entire joint to twist within the part. That is completely true. I've come from an aviation world where these parts here would be to save this. And so if there was damage to this, or it took a knock, or it wore out, you change this to save this. That is true, but I don't think that is the application in motorsport, possibly. But they absolutely are designed so that when you put the joint through there is space for it to rotate while it's in its range of motion. So take that as you will. But so here are my uprights. These are prone to cracking, and I'm going to show you the other side in a second. You may have seen it a minute ago when I just parked the other upright up. But I've put I put a repair over the top of here. So both front uprights are good to go brake-wise. But this is what needs to be done on all of the rest of the uprights, and I will repair these at some point as well. They crack along here, so you have to dig it out. We will have to weld this whole component up to make a new part, drill for the calipers to be bolted to it, and then I'll need to take it to a machinist to make this surface completely flat again. So yeah, that sucks, but they are prone to doing it. But these have got two front ends that are perfectly fine to be used. And yeah, here's the wishbones. Wishbones are in good condition. I need a lick of paint, but to get this thing out and playing with it, we'll just stick them on and we'll refurbish them in the winter, I think. Just show you my little Racco box, all nice and labelled up there, so you know exactly where they're going. Handy. What we're doing here is just refitting the wishbones by putting the bolts through the clevis points, which are notoriously misaligned, particularly on this car. And then you will see in the next video that I've actually fitted the wrong upright to the wrong side. I think I get a little bit hyper-focused on what's being videoed and what's actually going on. So I also fit the bottom arm the wrong way up. So the bottom arm on this shot is for the left-hand side of the car. So that comes off, but that happens out of shot. I wasn't going to include that, but just thought I'd include that anyway. So yeah, you'll see the shot in a second of me not fitting the right up side. Look at me go. You can see the steering arms on the back there. That's the wrong side. Can you spot the mistake? Steering arm,
You can see in this one I'm properly struggling, and I struggled for a long time and ended up not filming it, trying to get this upper rod end into the rocker. I ended up filing it quite a bit on the bench to get it to go in, but it did go in. As you can see in this video, I've got the top and the bottom in, and I've fitted the inner tie rod for the steering, and I'm just sticking the bolt in for that one. I thought I've cut quite a bit out because actually it's pretty dull and I don't half waffle. So yeah, I thought I'd voice over it and just shorten it down for you guys.
Unfortunately, as you can see, I actually have no idea how much video it actually captured, but I ran out of space on my phone for more video. So yeah, I'll obviously throw in to the video if it's captured anything, but I have a fear it's not captured anything on that side. But essentially, it's a replication of what we did on the right hand side there. So I've got some nice brand new K-nuts I need to fit to the close points and stuff, and then we'll torque all this up. In the grand scheme of things, actually, I think doing this was probably a low priority job, but you know, sometimes when you need a little bit of motivation that you're getting somewhere, it's kind of one of those jobs. So the next job, we'll be working on the rear end of the car. I'll get the engine back in, because we need to get the drive line all lined up, welded, and complete and finished. So that, in theory, then engine in, plumb it up, wire it up, and then hopefully run it through the gears and see if the paddle shift system that I have is working, and that the drive line itself isn't going to fall to bits and rattle itself apart to bits. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Probably another fairly quick video. I hope you quite like my feature wall that I have created. I got that from France, naturally. Bit of the spa thing over there. So yeah, hoping you like the new area to do it. I'm hoping you're going to do it, or all the work on the car in here from now on. I'm also going to start working on the Peugeot. I might video that. Whether that goes well or not, I'm not sure. But the Peugeot needs prepping for another track day anyway. He's get out and play with it this year, so we'll maybe do a couple of videos on the Peugeot as well, and we'll separate them out. So we've got race car versus the shitbox. Am I allowed to say shitbox? I don't know, already have. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'll leave all my links below in for my social media stuff, my website. Again, please check out our track day owner driver testing scheme that we're doing at the moment, where I work with Ben Casely. I provide the engineering and the mechanic in. He provides the driver coaching. We make you faster, make your car faster, makes it overall faster package. So keep an eye out for that. And I'll see you on the next one.